Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time, I guess while I'm driving or whatever. As you can see by the title, it's not really a hard topic to talk about because I'm actually kind of over it. But it kind of still is a hard one, but I'm not like I am a crybaby, but I'm not going to sit on the camera and cry to you guys about it. This whole situation is like a blessing. That's exactly how I'm looking at it, because it really is like, it's a blessing, you know. But yeah, I don't think it's really gonna be a hard video because I'm actually like over it. Like, you know, when you realize your worth, you're like, okay, this is what it's gonna be, and that's that. Like, but yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Like, I don't even know how to start this video, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do know, but I was in a relationship for, I want to say, it was almost 2 years. We were knowing each other for 3 years. But yeah, I'm not gonna say any names or anything. Like, if you know, you know. And if you don't, like, I don't know, but you're gonna know the situation. You're just not gonna know the person. A lot of people don't know that person anyway because they're not from North Carolina, and that's where I'm from. So yeah, like I said, I was in like a relationship for 3 years basically. Everything was pretty good. Like, we've always been like off and on, and it was never really my fault. It was always their fault. Like, truth be told, it was always their fault. It's always, oh, I don't know. And then you know dudes, like, they're like, oh, I don't know, and then they want to beg for you back. Yeah, that's basically like how everything was. Like, everything was like, oh, I don't know, and then, oh, I want you, you're chasing me, you won't leave me alone when I'm actually trying to be done with you. So I was like going through this for the freaking longest, and it's like, now it's like at the point where it's like, okay, whatever you're going through, you're not putting that on me anymore, and I'm not going to do this on and off thing with you. Like, it is what it is. And I just had to accept that and realize that I know my worth. Like, no matter how much you love a person, how much you care about a person, no matter how much you want to be with them, your happiness has to come first. And you realizing, like, if you're happy or not, you have to get away from that situation, and you have to think about everything, and you have to be like, dang, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve this, and I don't deserve this. So it's time for me to figure out what I really want to do, and you have to sit there and think. It's so hard. It is hard. Like, I went through times where I'm just feeling like I'm so depressed, and then times where I'm so happy, and then times where I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't feel like myself without you. Like, and you cannot let that get to you. Like, you can't. Like, you can't. Like, no matter how long the relationship was, no matter how much love it was in the relationship, like, it comes a point in time where you have to sit down and know your worth. Like, and I feel like majority of the relationship, I didn't know my worth. Like, if I was thinking how I'm thinking right now, a year or two ago, I would have been done. Let me tell y'all, I would have been done. Like, seriously. Like, me and him basically, like, we have lived together before, but we decided to move back in. Wasn't really my decision. I was with it though, but it was mainly their decision. So it's like, okay, now we're living together, this is what you asked for, and now you're mad because now we're living together, and it's like, you're not doing your part. Like, I'm not talking about bills or anything, but like, as far as treating me right, you know, like, the relationship got very, very boring. Like, it was just arguing and bickering and all that. And you know, men don't like having conversations, so that's a real big part that played in the reason why we are where we are today, is because no conversation is being had. And it's not even on my part, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and say like, oh, this person is just the worst person ever. Like, it's their fault. Like, it's not all the way their fault, but majority of it is because I'm big on, okay, we can go ahead and solve this issue. Like, yo, oh my God, I was trying to go to the bank, And this thing sent me to an ATM instead of an actual bank. Wow, I did not pay attention. But dang, I lost track of thought. Okay, so yeah, so we was living together or whatever. Mind you, we lived together before. So we decided we had moved back with our peoples, and then we decided that we were gonna get our own place again and move in together. So like, it's the whole point of like somebody feeling like you're not doing more than, like, you're not doing what they're doing, but they have more than you. Like, that was one of the main issues. Like, okay, you have this, this, and this, and I only have this, and you want me to do as much as you're doing, but I don't have what you have. You feel me? Like, it gotta be an agreement. And that's the thing. Like, we had made an agreement of what everything was gonna be. That's what it was. And then when it came down to it, it's like complaining, like, oh, this is a problem, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's like, okay, well, we had already set boundaries that this is what it was gonna be. So that was my biggest thing, like, putting me down. I feel like really just putting me down. Like, bro, if you know, you know, bro. If you dating, bro, I'm not even gonna explain that part to y'all, but like, the people that know, they know. I'm not gonna get into that. So then it would be like all this bickering and arguing, because I felt like we didn't go on dates, we didn't even really be around each other like that. Like, mind you, they were always gone anyway because of the work that they do or whatever, so they were always kind of gone. Not all the time though, there was a lot of times where they weren't gone, but it's just two different lifestyles. And it's like, you don't want to settle for my lifestyle, and I don't want to settle for yours. So what are we doing? It was a lot of arguing and bickering and stuff, basically. And then it was getting to the point, I'm sorry y'all, I'm sick. So it was just getting to the point where it was getting old. So basically, like, at this point, I'm just speaking on how I feel about everything. And like, they couldn't handle it. Like, they couldn't handle it. They felt like I was adding on to whatever they had already going on. But once again, it's always, you're going through something and you put it on the relationship. You cannot do that. Like, I go through stuff just like they did, but it's not about what I went through. It's only about them. Like, they were selfish. Like, everything was about them, like their happiness. Like, and it's just like, dang, I'm in here and I'm not happy, but you're doing everything that makes you happy, and I'm over here settling for less when I could be living my life, literally living my life. But yeah, y'all, like, oh my god, so this was like the deal breaker for real. So boom, they had went on a trip for their birthday or whatever, and before they had went on the trip for their birthday, I was mad because they had drove my car and basically my car got wrecked. It wasn't their fault, but it's like the principle of like, dang, you're about to go out of state and you're about to leave me here with no car. Like, you're literally about to leave me here with no car. So that was like number one. Like, dang, like, yo, you really don't care about me to leave me here with no car after you just hit my car. Like, you just hit my car. Like, well, my car just got wrecked because of you, because I already asked you not to take my car and you decided to take my car. So now you leave me here with no car and you go on a trip for your birthday. And then my thing was, okay, so they left me with no car, went all the way to another state, and then like the thing about it, like, they didn't even freaking invite me. Like, it was just giving weird. So like, you're in another state, so yeah, I'm gonna lurk hard as hell on your Instagram. Like, so you know how whenever you go somewhere and you put your location on your story, so now it's like people from that state is possibly gonna watch your story. So it was like, okay, boom, now you're following somebody from that state, because I can see the recent people that you follow. Like, yeah, I'm a lurker. I'm gonna lurk heavy. So I peeped that. So like, of course I'm gonna say something. Yeah, it's your birthday, but it's like I'm already going through stuff, and you don't care about me. Why should I care about you? Like, that's how I was looking at it. Because why? So I definitely said something, and of course it was an issue. So from then on there, it was like, okay, block me on Instagram. Okay, boom, you blocked me on Instagram. Okay, cool. So now I gotta go lurk on your shit from my friend's page. So now I'm lurking on your shit from my friend's page, and your friends are posting stuff on your birthday. Mind you, this was old. This was old, okay? This was old. But it pissed me off. So one of his friends posted a video of him. They had like a little kickback. It was a whole bunch of girls in there. It was just giving too friendly. Like, it was giving like, I don't know, it was just giving too friendly. And your friend posted that knowing that you have a girl, and you reposted on your story because I'm blocked, and you think I'm not looking at your shit, but I'm gonna find out. Like, and you know this. That's the crazy part. So that made me feel a type of way, because I'm like, why would you repost that? Like, I'm not tripping. Why would you repost that? Like, y'all all look a little too friendly in there. Like, yeah, this is years old, but at the same time, it's like, why would you do that? Like, that's another thing. Like, you didn't care. So yeah, so once they came back from their trip, oh, it was like hell from there. Like, it was like, I'm speaking on what you did, because I'm never going to be quiet. I'm going to speak my part about how I feel and what you should change. But that ain't go as planned. Like, it was just like, okay, well, I got this going on, and you make me more stressed, and I don't want to do this no more. Like, I don't want to be tied down. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, you don't have to be tied down because you can't take what I'm giving. Like, you can't take that. So then it's like, okay, so now I'm just gonna leave. Like, I don't have to leave, but I'm just gonna leave, because first off, we moved to a city where I don't have no family at. So it's like, I don't want to be up here by myself. You feel me? Like, I got 1-2 friends up there. That's it. Maybe 3. So it's like, I'm just gonna, get my stuff, and I'm just gonna go. Like, that's just that. Like, I'm just gonna go. Like, I can figure this out on my own. Like, your girl got A1 credit. Like, I'm not broke. Like, I can go ahead and figure this out on my own. So yeah, I basically left or whatever, and now I'm back, like, with my family and stuff, and I actually feel like so much happier, because it's like, now you're showing me who you really are. Like, you are, and like, you're blaming everything on your problems that you have, but your problems are not really valid. Like, not saying like I don't care about your problems, but I just feel like that was just a little too much to put on the relationship. I feel like that was a little bit too much. But you can't control anybody. You can't make anybody think anything different than what they think. You can't change anybody of how they want to treat you, how they want to act. Like, if they don't want to change, let them be them. That's who they are. Like, you just have to realize, bro. It was so hard. Like, I called my mom crying. I'm like, oh, come get me, because my car's wrecked, so I can't drive my car. Like, it's just like, dang, like, you, like, all in 1 week, like, you just messed my whole life up, basically. So yeah, I'm now in the process of trying to get not even trying to get a new car, but seeing if my car is totaled or not yet. Like, that's it. So yeah, I'm in the process of that. But anyways, so yeah, so I like packed up all my stuff, I left or whatever, like, and then I had to go back down there, get the rest of my stuff, because everything in the house I pretty much bought except the couch. Like, the bed, everything, like, I still got to get my bed and all that, but everything, like, I pretty much bought everything else in the house, or my family did. So like, they were a little upset about that or whatever, but I'm just like you, like, and they did try to get me to stay. But it's like, why should I stay? Like, you're not gonna change. I'm trying to move on. I'm the relationship type of girl, so I'm not about to stay here and we both do us. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Like, that's out the equation. Yeah, it was never in the equation, actually. So I'm just in the process of figuring myself out, working on myself, knowing my self-worth. Like, I know my self-worth, But I felt like in that relationship, I acted like I didn't know my self-worth. You feel me? Like, I feel like in that relationship, I could not focus on myself. Like, I couldn't focus on myself. Like, YouTube is one of my main things, but it's like, dang, like, I was in a relationship not realizing, like, that was affecting me, and I didn't have the energy to do anything but get up and go to work, not work on myself, not, you know, create more goals, you know, focus on everything that I needed to focus on. So now it's like, now I'm just realizing, like, yo, now I can focus on it. The relationship was really getting, I already felt it was coming to an end. It's just me, like, I'm not really the one to really leave people unless I'm really just, I don't know, I should have left that situation instead of us, like, you know, falling apart. Basically, I should have been left. But yeah, so now I'm basically like going through, you know, you still go through times where you feel like, dang, like, you know, because once you create a bond with somebody, it's more than just a girlfriend and boyfriend type relationship. It's more like, okay, you're my best friend, like, you're more than just that. You're like family now. Like, I love the hell out of you. But, you know, some people, you just gotta go your separate ways and call it what it is, because it won't work. And it's not gonna work. Like, you can keep trying and trying, but it's not gonna work. Like, the only way it's gonna work is if both of you guys are trying. When it's only one trying, then it's not gonna work. You just have to accept it. So it was hard to accept, but hey, like my grandma said, it's plenty of fish in the sea, okay? And I'm a girlfriend type of girl, so I'm gonna find my one, but I'm just waiting for that one to come to me. Like, and it's crazy because they came to me and they screwed it up, but yeah. So, like, now I'm just in the process of working on myself. So eventually when I do decide, oh, I want to start back, you know, getting in a relationship and stuff like that, because right now, like, I'm okay with dating and meeting new people, but as far as the relationship goes, I feel like not so ready for that. Like, I have to fix myself, work on myself. Probably would be a few years before I actually get ready for that. I feel like I just got to create a really strong bond, which that's what we kind of did, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like, even on the talking stage, it was giving, I don't know, like, you really don't see a person, like, you really don't see the bad in somebody until you realize and sit back and look what was really going on. So that's just what it is. But yeah, that's basically the story. Like, so yeah, so now I'm just like focusing on myself, like I said. Ladies, take my advice, okay? If you're thinking about moving in with a dude, or not even necessarily moving in with the dude, but you guys moving together, think twice about that. Like, you need to think twice about that. What you guys have been through, how many obstacles has he taken you through, you know, like, because men, they kind of mature, you know, not as fast as women do. So you gotta look at everything. But yeah, so that's basically it. That's my little breakup story. Never let the relationship get boring. If it's getting boring, leave him. Leave him. Leave him where you met him at. I'm telling you, leave him where you met him at. If he can't do the same thing that he was doing in the beginning, leave that man alone. I'm telling you, leave him alone, because he's not going to change. The only way he's going to change is where I messed up, because every time, if a person tells you something in the moment, you let them sit on that. You don't go right back to them. Let them sit on that. Let them eat that up. Let them cry. Let them feel hurt. Do not go right back to them. That's mainly where I feel like I messed up at, because it's like, oh, she's going to keep taking me back no matter what. But nah, this time, it's over. Like, for real. Like, you would have to chase me for years. Like, literally, you have to chase me for years. Like, what you gonna take me to Dubai? You gonna take me to Jamaica? Like, what you gonna do? Because it's not ever gonna be that easy again. Like, and that's how I know that I know my self-worth, and I'm finding myself, and I'm happy. And yeah, just tune into my next video. I will be going on a trip soon, so I will be vlogging that. Like I said, I'm gonna start living my life. So yeah, I'm about to be like, dang. And y'all definitely gonna see my car process, y'all. Y'all definitely gonna see my car process. Like, as soon as I go back to Charlotte, I'm gonna, you know, show y'all my car that's messed up. I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole process, like, because if my car's totaled, I'm getting a brand new car. Like, that's just that on that. So yeah, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow all my socials. They will be right here and down below in the description. And thank you for watching.